Sabrina, where are you? We're about to start. Okay, be here soon. I love you. Happy Halloween. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, fall right into me.
That was pretty good.
God, sing it.
You need to do hot to go.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Jesus.
You made it.
Just got here.
Oh, okay. What were you doing?
I wanted to look like this when we talk about intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, pussies. Oh, I'm so honored to be here. Are you kidding?
I'm
How
so...
do my tits look?
Your tits look amazing, Sabrina.
Oh, God, you look so cute, Chapel.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Literally, we can't stop looking at ourselves in the mirror.
No, I can't. It's all I've been doing.
And
I've been
there's a
taking
surprise
selfie
later.
on selfie.
You know who's in there.
Oh, there's a surprise.
How am I sounding? Good? Love him. Hey. Okay, gagged. Also, I cannot breathe.
You
I'm
can't?
gonna have a full panic attack, but I want that on camera.
No, everything.
Yeah.
Get it on camera.
And I keep going like this.
Yep.
See this?
Uh-huh.
You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
Are you kidding me?
Barry's gonna love that.
Uh-oh. Oh. Shit. You look down and I go, hairy thighs, totally. Love that. Oops. Hi.
You ready?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween, pussies, and welcome back, or welcome to the Halloween special of Therapuss. We have the one, the only, not Sabrina Carpenter, but close enough, Benito Skinner.
Are you
Hi,
kidding?
Benny.
The Sheehan Sabrina Carpenter, I would say. Hi, darling.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be
I'm
here.
so excited to be here. When you texted me about this, I was, oh, well, there's I'm a
Graveyard.
ghost.
I love it.
I'm
What's Taylor Swift's, what was her gravestone in that, what's it called?
Brett, where'd she go? She would know. Where is the
Do you
old...
remember where the Look What You Made Me Do?
Was it like the old Taylor?
No, it was the old Taylor, but it was like the gravestone of like her old like writing name. You know what I'm talking about? As I stroke my hair.
Niels, yeah.
I love it. I love history. Yeah.
And then look if this one says terrified.
Don't.
I did.
You said your boyfriend? He's dead. What would you do if he died? That's the first question. Wait, stop. This is incredible.
Do you like it?
I feel like I tricked you into a Halloween special, but I love that.
No, we have been so excited about this for literally forever. Oh, and Sabrina, this one says Barry D alive.
Stop.
It was for you.
Again, history. Look at this.
History.
The attention to detail. Look at an espresso martini.
Should we cheers?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
It's vodka, so I'll be depressed in 3,
2, eye contact.
1. Cheers to us. Fabulous. Oh, I'm fully shaking because I kind of can't move my lower back.
Oh, you can't?
No, but I like
Do you
that.
need another pillow?
No, this is perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
It's
it feels good.
It's good.
We're in full pain. How do you feel in this?
I feel really vulnerable.
You revealed something to me today that I didn't know.
What was that?
You had never been in drag.
I've never been. Well, there was a photo of me when I was in 6th grade. I dressed up as I Love Lucy.
Okay.
And that was the closest I ever got
This
to
feels
drag.
similar.
This feels a little similar.
Yeah, same wheelhouse. I
Same
like
wheelhouse.
that. Famous Reds.
Famous Reds.
I love it. It's
But-
perfect for you. Perfect coloring.
Perfect.
Can I just say?
Yours is perfect.
I will say, the second I put this on, I get why she's talking about sex so much.
Really?
I feel like a little hussy.
Do you really?
I feel so horny.
Like, you're
you
just
know what I
horny.
mean? I'm kind of like I was looking in the mirror and I was like, fuck, I'd bop around stage too in a little towel.
We need that.
We need heroes like that.
Pop is not that it. I mean, it did go away for a minute.
I think so.
I think so.
Someone brought it back and she's coming in later.
She's coming.
Yeah.
I think her. Well,
These dolls brought pop back.
yeah, the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
This
I
summer.
love it. That's what we are this summer.
This
On the
summer.
CW. Fuck, I want us to have a show. I'm pissed.
Me fucking too.
Oh, God.
Okay, can I call you Benny?
Yeah, you better.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. I get so pissed.
Like, imagine. Well, that would be.
I truly can't breathe. I'm so upset. Hold my hand. That's my girl. That's my pussy.
girl.
You look fabulous. Okay, sorry. I'll
Fix
stop.
my-
You know, this is so not what me and Mary Beth do for Ride. Like, this is a full production.
It is.
This is incredible.
It is a full
We
production.
have a full team
I know.
and a tour bus.
It takes a village.
I can tell. Look at this.
Well, we're
makes
in a
sense.
graveyard village.
We recorded like random like banks in Toronto.
Is that where you guys recorded?
I can't even tell you where we were recording. It was like they get more and more random each time. Lately, Mary Beth was at a place in Brooklyn, and the back of it, I was just like, "You're at the UN." I was like, "You're voting on something," as I want her to be. But I was like, what is going on? Tell me.
Yeah, where was
I was
she?
like, "Were you kidnapped?" Like Bushwick, I think. Yeah. So same thing.
In honor of Ride, like I did want to bring something that I ride for.
You're kidding.
No, I did.
As I fix my tits.
As
again.
you fix your tits.
Yeah. Tell me.
A Star is Born, the trailer, and the subski.
We have strokes. Can you imagine? I would die to have a stroke in this. Like if they had to, the ambulance has to carry us out.
like.
If we look like. Do you know what I think about all the time?
What?
Is like if you do get in a car accident, they'll cut you out of your clothes. I think that would wake me up. I'd go, no, not that.
Back
Sorry.
on.
I don't know why I had to tell you that, but you needed to know.
No,
that.
I needed to know.
And I would not I would unzip you out of this dress.
Yeah,
if
I would
had
say,
to.
well, Benny has to
I'd
do
say,
it.
whoa, no. He may have just died. He
But
had a
we
stroke,
need a friend
but
and a family.
Nope, no thanks.
A Star is Born trailer
Oh my God.
and the press tour.
This is huge. I'm like, thank God.
There could be 100 people in the room.
Yeah, and there's maybe two.
And but you know what? Like, have you ever seen a compilation of her saying that over and over and over and over and over and over again?
Yeah, it's called a press tour.
Yeah, like
How many stories do you think she's got?
Not
for
enough.
Like that? You know what I mean? It's like that made sense to me. I get it.
I
And
also
liked
got
the
it.
point. I get it.
I also thought it was really inspirational. Like, there does just have to be one person.
And it's Bradley Cooper. Like that's
It's Bradley
fabulous. She
Cooper.
goes, it could be one gay guy in a room. That's us.
That's us.
But I got the sentiment. Like if one dude is just like, hell yeah, girl,
Yeah,
tear it up, you're my star now. I think that's fabulous.
That movie is everything to me.
So that movie, I've watched the beginning like 50 times. I've only seen the end twice because I can't do it. I can't put myself
It's
through
rough,
it.
huh?
But the trailer, we don't get trailers like that anymore.
We don't get trailers like that anymore.
I'm so glad you brought this up. Because,
Thank
like,
you.
We've talked about it on Ride 2 of like the Diana trailer did that for me and Cruella.
Uh-huh.
Great trailer.
Yeah.
You've got me hooked.
And you know, and then I'm trying to think of like the Spring Breakers trailer.
We can't talk about Spring Breakers yet.
No, because like that.
That's when I come back on. I could talk about that for 2 hours.
Like, that trailer
Perfect
did
art.
things for me.
Perfect art. Skrillex.
Skrillex.
You need him on this.
I know.
Skrillex on Therapuss. Come on.
Have you ever
Season
met
2.
Skrillex?
No.
Neither
But I'm
have
sure
I.
he's a total doll.
Yeah, I think so too.
I saw him walking a dog once, full head shaven.
No.
And it just took me back. I felt amazing.
He
so
was
glad
like
to know
the
that Skrillex
it
was doing that.
DJ.
Yeah. Miss Girl Skrillex.
Miss Girl Skrillex.
Yeah.
What was it? It was Scary Monsters and Nice
Yo,
Sprite.
Skrill, drop it hard. Like me listening to that being such like a homo. You know what I mean? I'm like, I love this, you guys. And it's like, wait, I would literally like play that just like walking around a college
Me
campus.
too. Skrillex is amazing, but he hasn't had a situation, a moment in a while.
Oh, I thought you meant like he had been canceled. I'm like, don't tell me that.
No,
I
no,
can't
no.
lose Skrill. Not Skrill.
No, I'm sure like
Fuck.
no, as far as I know, he hasn't been canceled yet.
Okay.
But what's your favorite?
Hearing you, like, I forget how you look right now.
Uh-huh,
You know
me
what I
too.
mean? Like, I forget that this is how we look. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip.
Everyone was like, Jake, you're shaking. I was like, I think I'm just,
I'm kind of shaking
I
too
think-
because I can't feel my low back and I'm so excited.
and your waist is gone.
Don't even start. This is what, you know what? Women have been through so much. We can do this for an hour.
And I literally was
Women's
sitting there
rights.
with my,
That's like our big thing.
that is our big thing. And like, I
Yeah.
was sitting there with my hair and my dress and I was like, fuck, like,
Yeah. Think about
We
doing
have
this
it
on a
easy.
press tour and having to think of new things to say. Leave Gaga alone.
leave Gaga alone.
Fuck.
There could
Come
be
on.
100 people in the room.
Yeah. And if Jake Shane's in it,
I'll believe in you.
I'm happy. I'm fucking good. I'm protected.
You're protected.
Hi.
So Benny,
Yeah.
what brings you in today?
Okay. Well, obviously Halloween with you,
Mm-hmm.
dreams. And you know what I wanted to tell you today?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you were one of the only people that I also saw on the internet that was like talking about OCD.
Do you have OCD?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it just made me feel so much better. I don't know. I don't know. I've talked about intrusive thoughts on the podcast before, but it was like, I don't know. I just feel like we don't talk about it enough, and
We
seeing
don't.
you talk about it was amazing. So I guess I'm bringing that to the red table, but also I just want to spend time with you in costume.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, how does your OCD manifest? Because OCD is a really isolating disease.
It is. Well, Terry has it too. My boyfriend Terry, I had to mention him early. I'm sorry. Mine is a lot of intrusive thoughts, which are really hard to describe to people.
If you describe them, you'll put us in jail.
100%. That's why you have to get an OCD therapist if
yes,
you're doing it.
who understands.
Or else it's like you're going to prison. But yeah, I feel like it's that and really intense like perfectionism that led me to like sometimes like not want to make things, not put things out. Like I get so hyper fixated.
It makes you lazy.
It makes me lazy, and feel like almost like completely just stuck in my body and just like filled with sheer terror because like my pants don't fit right.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, God damn it.
Or like there's a tiny stain right here.
Oh, well, don't even say stain right now.
Yeah, I won't. Sorry.
I could die.
You really look like Sabrina. I'm bugging out.
Wait, it's her.
Like it's her.
2 drinks in and we're both, I'm like, Chapel, I love your work. But I fucking love your work, girl. I'm fucking gagged. Yeah. I do wonder what I would say to her if I saw Chapel at something.
I met her the other day.
How was it?
Lovely.
Oh my God, I watched VMAs.
Lovely.
Yeah, it was
Lovely.
perfect.
She loves her gays.
Well, of course.
She loves her gays.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that. I feel that in the art.
Yeah, you feel
Sabrina does too. She's like, you freaking horny bastards.
Yeah.
Is my wig going up?
No,
What do
I
you
think I'm having like shit
You
in
can't
my
imagine how much sweat.
all over my body.
Bussy.
Bussy.
Hello.
Hey.
But yeah, so that's my OCD.
But it's really isolating. Were you ever a girl stan?
Oh my God, of course. That and the ticks, that episode.
Yeah, where
huge.
she like that was my OCD. That's like how it manifested for me.
So is that yours? It's like numbers and
numbers.
Okay.
I used to cluck.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I used to cluck.
Do you have like ticks? Like
ticks. I would like
ticks?
count and cluck my mouth.
Oh God damn it.
Yeah. So seeing Lena Dunham do that, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not alone.
What's amazing.
Or like OCD rehab with Dr. Drew.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And the YouTubers. I'm obsessed with all the YouTubers that are just like, I feel like oddly, some of them have the like doctor thing. I love when I see that on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'm at a hospital now. I'm at the doctor's office. So that kind of helped me. But no, I feel like seeing you talk about it. And I don't know if like, I also always think about like moms with postpartum having them. They get like it's very common, I think, to have insane intrusive thoughts. Well, not insane, but like so many intrusive thoughts during that time. It's so scary if you don't know what's going on. I don't know what they did in the 1800s. Well, like when they didn't have Dr. Drew.
Well, they said like they
shipped them away. They hung them in Salem.
Yeah, and they were like, here's a lobotomy. Like,
oh, we've got something just for you. Yeah.
Fresh off the market.
I always say they would have killed Mary Beth in like 2 minutes in Salem. You know what I mean? It would have taken her like but 5, and she would have gone, fuck y'all. Yeah,
she would have said, whatever.
I love this. You with nails. Sorry.
Wait, these are hard to maneuver. How do you, I'm looking at your nails. I'm like, how do you do this?
Mine were so meant for a 12-year-old girl, which I think is glamnetic. We got to figure out the nail beds.
Is this glamnetic?
I think we're glamnetic girls.
What's
you know us. We're glamnetic.
We're glamnetic. I'm like bugging out right now.
I know. I love it.
I'm like freaking the fuck out.
I hope this is the most unlistenable
episode ever. People are going to be like, what the fuck are they talking
whoa,
about?
I actually had a panic attack. I felt sick to my stomach.
Listening.
No, I feel at home with you.
I feel at home with you too.
Yeah, in my heels.
Yeah, in your heels. Oh my God, speaking of feeling, well, honestly, what I was about to say had nothing to do with feeling at home. I just wanted to switch topics.
Same, I love it. We've talked about like
Salem.
Star is Born trailer. Like it's kind of the main things that like form me.
Can we talk about Overcompensating?
Oh my God, yes.
Please.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, it is Benny's new Amazon Prime original.
Yeah. Okay, you nailed that. Holy shit.
Right?
Okay, media training.
And I didn't even have any. I was just like, I know.
Yeah.
It stars Kyle MacLachlan, Connie Britton, Benito Skinner, Mary Beth Barone, Kaya Gerber, Owen Thiel.
Oh my God. Okay, IMDb.
No,
you fucking ate that. Yeah, I'm so excited. I just got back and I play a version of myself, but you're joking? Sorry. I thought I was going to see the bottom of that. I was like, that's my fucking girl. No, but yeah, I play a version of myself in the closet. So when we were talking about doing this pod, that's why I was like, I think we have to just be full pop star.
We have to be full pop star.
Like I need to get full makeup on and a wig. Like it's been a while. But no, it was like a really, truly unbelievable experience. I feel like I learned so much about like myself and the way I make things. And I was so inspired by working with the cast, and like, yeah, it's just the entire thing feels honestly like I just dissociated so many times because I'd be like, I wrote this scene like 4.5 years ago, and now I'm seeing an actor that I've like respected my whole life doing it, and I'm kind of me, but not really me. And then Mary Beth kind of looks like my sister, but it's not really her. It's just, was like,
it's like a semi-autobiographical.
Yeah, I feel like I was inspired by like the feelings and what happened in college to me. And then from there, you know, I feel like it's not that interesting to write a character that is someone exactly like, you know, it just, I don't know. They don't like jump off the page, and it's not as fun. It's like more fun to think of like, well, here's this new vessel of like an idea that you want, or a feeling that you want, or a relationship that you want, like build a character out of that. So it's like inspired by a lot of things, but I keep telling people because they're like, who's playing me? And I'm like, no one. I don't think.
Yeah.
But
Does
then
that
people
annoy
who
you when
don't
people
ask,
ask
I'm
you?
like, well,
This one's based off of you.
just wait.
How do you get annoyed when someone's like, who's playing me?
Well, no, I get more like, I'm like, oh, it's just not like that, I feel like. And I just, if I was going to do that, I'd probably just tell them. I'd be like, guess who's playing you? Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You know, for my parents, it was just funny to tell them that it was Connie and Kyle, but it's also not them. It's like,
Were they gagged though?
Oh, yeah. My mom was like, holy shit.
I love Connie.
Everything. Oh, and they were.
Britain. Sorry,
like,
I can't first name her. I don't know her.
No, you have to. It's just Connie.
She's everything. Do you watch Friday Night Lights?
Connie, it's simpler. It's cleaner. Friday Night Lights was everything to me. And this show is about me like playing football in high school and then not doing it in college, and kind of like trying to, I think also kind of like it is the OCD thing of like trying to be perfect. And I thought perfect meant straight. So I would do anything to remain in the closet. Like I did everything to do it. And then I just kind of ran out of ideas because I fell in love with a guy. So
when did you come out like in real life?
I came out when I was 21.
Okay.
So end of college.
Wow.
Yeah. I really hunkered down in there.
You hunkered down.
When did you come out?
To my parents in 4th grade.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, they were lovely.
That's so beautiful.
They were lovely.
Yeah.
But then I asked for a toy right after.
Yeah. Well, of course.
And my mom said,
These
no.
are nags.
Yeah, they're like,
Bring back nags.
Bring back nagging.
Yeah.
My mom was like, what? No. And then
I know something that can make me feel better about being different.
yeah, and she was like, well, it's better
It's
not
at the
involve
Disney
money.
Store. Yeah.
And then she was like, do you want me to tell your dad that we had this conversation? I was like, I'm pretty sure he can guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think he might know.
And then I came out to my peers when I was like 15, 16.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It was, I mean, it didn't really feel like coming out because I was like flip-flopping around like screaming Beyonce.
I know. I probably like, honestly, I could have, and I think the reaction would have been like, well, duh, you're blasting Gaga. And you know,
Were you a little monster?
In a Volkswagen Bug. You can't imagine the kind of monster I was. I was so like, I played Bad Romance at my birthday party and had to like tell everyone I thought she was sexy. And I think Gaga was gorgeous, but it was just funny because like straight guys saying that to them. That was when she was like Joe Calderone.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I should have been today, I'm realizing.
Oh,
It was
Joe
either
Calderone
Sabrina or Joe Calderone.
What was the VMA she did that for again? She presented some award.
So something crazy happened at that. It was the Born This Way one. It's the same one that Beyonce announced Blue Ivy.
Right.
Pregnancy.
Yes,
But-
and they cut to Lady Gaga
Her
how she
saying
was
it,
rubbing her bum.
literally.
And she
Well, she's the mother.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because that one, everyone else had kind of entered the Gaga era of like dressing up like in full moments, and then all of a sudden, Gaga's in boy drag. She's Joe Calderone.
she was like,
Genius.
wait, I'm not playing with you. You're
She
gonna
goes,
take
no,
my
I'm
bit.
done. I'm not dressing up like popcorn anymore.
Oh,
I'm gonna
what
show
was your
up like
favorite
something.
Gaga look of back in the day?
You knew you'd ask me this. Yeah, I start crying. Okay, the McQueen to the VMAs.
I was gonna say anything McQueen that she would do was
like,
so perfect.
And the armadillo shoes, like that to me, I remember just being like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
We were the one guy in the room who root for her. But that was shocking to me. And what's another look?
I loved in the
What are you?
paparazzi music video when she was drinking out of the teacup. She's in like this bee outfit or sorts. Like there's like these small glasses.
Skarsgård
Yeah.
is the lover in that, which
Yes.
we all forget.
I just forgot until you mentioned
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. He is one of the hottest people because I used to like watch True Blood when I was a kid.
Oh, you mean porn?
Yeah, porn.
Yeah.
And I'd be
Ryan
like-
Quentin
and I
on
was
True
like,
Blood?
I want
yeah.
that.
I watched porn.
Like, I don't know. Like, I was just like, everyone was begging for Alexander Skarsgård's dick in the show. And I was like, so that's what it's supposed to be like.
Well, of course. Yeah, it has to be like vampires in the South.
Yeah, and
That's
begging.
sex.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
show was everything.
Oh, it was so good. And that went right into Hung, which was also my porn.
I used to
I don't
Google
know.
Hung sex scenes. So I never watched it.
Crazy that there's no singular life.
Yeah, there's no singular life.
There's no singular experience.
Because once I Googled what that show was about, I was like, oh, that's what hung means? Like, hung, sex scene.
I'm tuning in. It took like 3 seasons to see it, but it was cool to be there for that.
Right.
It was like the reveal of Gossip Girl.
Also, like, Californication had some cool sex scenes.
Nip Tuck?
Nip Tuck had great sex scenes.
Yeah. We were raised on like some of the best TV there's ever been.
Because like I was raised with like if you go on Pornhub, I was in the PC era, so you will get a virus.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to Google like Daily Motion sex scenes. Did you?
Oh my God, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Daily Motion sex, of course. Or like Vidster. What is it called? Vidster.
Vidster.
And then you're like, I don't care what this gives the computer. I'm watching it.
I'm watching it. One time I did give my parents.
Yeah.
I one time did give my parents a gay virus.
Good.
And they said we don't care what you're watching, but you cannot watch it on the computer because we will get a virus, which I thought was
so beautiful,
amazing of them.
What a perfect wow! I love your parents.
Right? They're amazing.
Yeah, I want to meet them.
Yeah, they said we don't
like this.
Yeah, they said my mom would be like, "Oh, you're amazing."
Yes. Mine is just my parents live in Idaho, and they're always like, "Why aren't you coming home?" And I'm just like, "Look at me." You know, it's like, why am I not coming home?
What was it like?
Come to me.
Were you raised in Idaho?
Yeah, so born and raised, same house, like my whole life in Boise, Idaho.
Which is this wig is seriously amazing.
Isn't it crass?
Like,
look at us.
It's okay. I just interrupted you.
Sitting?
But your tits are sitting amazing.
Okay, good, because it's like the air is gone, but I kind of like it.
I
like talking to you.
Oh,
in
I'm
this way.
dripping sweat down.
It
my
feels like
entire
we're
body.
at a club.
No, I am. We are. I almost
like,
got poppers, but Louise told me we couldn't do poppers on screen.
Oh, wow. Silencing gay guys. It's crazy. You don't see that every day, but it's scary when you see it.
I do.
Wait, I'm going to sip of this. Whoever made this is really good.
Manny.
Yeah, girl. Okay.
Can I have some more red wine? Red wine supernova.
That was really good. Fuck.
I was like,
that's not me.
Baby can't sleep. Baby, I know.
Oh, that's
that me espresso.
And then I bop around.
Yes, that was good. That's what she. Yes,
Fuck,
yes.
if I was like, I get it now. I'm like, this is wearing this. I want to be on stage all day.
All day bopping
should wear this
around.
on tour. I'm giving it to you.
Please.
I'm putting it in the package.
I will wear that on tour.
I'm in the package. What? I'm putting it in your bag.
Wait, would you be a special guest at my tour?
I would die.
Louise.
Whenever you want. I would die to come out.
Like, would you do like
Minneapolis?
Like a Philly show?
I love Philly.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my God. Done.
I think that's perfect. You'll actually do Philly.
See you in Philly.
I'll fly you out real nice.
Oh God.
I'll put you up.
Put me up at the top place.
Oh, thank you, Manny.
Philly cheesesteak together.
You know, I've never had a Philly cheesesteak in Philly.
There's so much you haven't done. Drag. You haven't had that.
And you know, I've never seen
huge year for you.
Drag Race either, which feels wrong.
I think that it's really. This is my new take. I think it's special to have some things you haven't seen yet. I haven't seen Wicked on stage. I can't wait to see it. That's not to say we haven't had our moment yet, and I can't wait for us to have it. And I can't wait for you to watch Drag Race whenever you want to.
Thank you.
There's upwards of 500,000 hours of Drag Race out there for you.
Well, it's intimidating because they're like, okay, if you watch Drag Race, you have to watch Untucked.
See, I don't. That seems like a lot off the top.
And I'm like, how am I can't do all of this.
No, let's tiptoe in. All Stars 2 is like, I think some of the best television I've ever seen.
Okay,
in my life.
it's All Stars. You said season 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of just unreal.
Right.
Like that TV I remember watching with Terry and being like, this is what TV can be.
Right. Do you have
it's
a
not
favorite?
TV, it's HBO.
Do you have a favorite? Speaking of TV shows, favorite TV shows since you just made your own?
Oh my God, some of my favorites. Pen 15, I think is perfect.
So I didn't know that stood for penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as
Sometimes it can be that simple.
Well, how long has the show been in creation for? Like, when did you start?
Oh my God.
When did you start pitching it? I'm so curious, honestly.
Yeah. I started pitching it, I think, in 2020.
Right.
I wrote it in 2019.
Okay.
The pilot. And then I started working on the second episode once A24, Strong Baby, and Amazon were on.
Okay.
So Amazon bought it. And then
so it's A24.
It's really well, everyone, I got really lucky. I feel like everyone keeps telling me, my showrunner Scott King keeps reminding me, he's like, it's not, the people aren't always this lovely the whole time, but I just feel like the project, I feel really fortunate, and then I feel like it attracted people who wanted to tell like kind of like an earnest story. Like it is a hard comedy, but there is like a sweetness to it that I really wanted, and I feel like I loved about Girls, and I loved about Fleabag, and like I just feel like there are so many things on TV that almost sometimes feel like so snarky, which I love that, and I love of course, like I think that's amazing, but I just don't feel like that felt like me or what I wanted
Right.
to make. So,
Is yours
yeah.
more like straight comedy with like a bit of heart?
Yeah, if I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, it feels like it's really dramatic for sure, but yeah, like a hard comedy. Like we have fun. It feels at times like kind of American Pie. Like we're really going for it, and I think yeah, because I feel like for it to feel also like me and kind of my sense of humor, like I love a full moment, a full gag.
And is it like,
Look at us.
can I ask you
Like,
if it's
yeah.
a half hour or an hour? Or
Half hour.
A half hour.
Yeah. Could you imagine I do an hour-long comedy?
I'm a huge
I'm not
fan
gonna
of half
punish.
hours.
I'm not going to punish you like that.
No, I've been in my
That's
comedy
crass.
era lately. Have you ever seen Hacks?
Oh, I mean, fabulous.
It's my favorite show.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Well, I mean, yeah, and everyone on that team, like, I throw up because I literally can't breathe. Everyone on that team is so brilliant, and I know how hard they work. And we had a few writers from that writers' room and the writers' room for Overcompensating, and yeah, it's like geniuses, brilliant. I'm like so happy where comedy's going.
And me too. It's having a moment.
It really is.
I mean, you know what I wish was
miss
still
it.
around?
We need
was
it.
The other two.
Oh, also just perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Also, just perfect acting too.
Really
like, I just
good
wanna shout out the
acting.
actors and Hacks. Like, yeah, I feel like comedy's having like a really a nice
Resurgence.
resurgence because I think people need that little break and that little like, yeah. Well, okay, can I ask you this? Would you prefer week to week or binge? I don't know what anything is or what it will be, but I'm just curious, like your take on this. Do you want it all?
A binge.
I want a binge too. Like I waited for Hacks to all be out.
I know.
And so I could have my
Well,
moment.
I didn't start Hacks until someone called me and was like, it was after the season 3 finale.
Yeah.
And someone was like, I think it was Zach, and he was like, you must watch this fucking show right now. You are going to be obsessed. And I was obsessed.
Yeah.
And because it reminds me of Joan Rivers, who I love.
Oh God,
Like,
raised me.
Raised me.
Yeah.
And then once I got to the end of season 3, like that season 3 finale, I was like,
Yeah.
because Hannah just,
Ooh.
I would.
Chewed her up.
Wouldn't you?
Chewed her right up. Well, don't say that to me right now.
Like-
don't say that to me while I have my contacts in.
I forget that you have contacts and they look so natural.
You like me with blue?
I love you with blue.
I feel like that meme of the like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
The like full blue.
Yeah, the on
Blue
the,
eyes really scare me. The second, maybe that's a little bit of my OCD too, is just sheer panic at which eye to look in.
Right.
I'll never know.
Oh, I'm really bad at eye contact. So
You
I feel
go
like,
here?
Yeah. I feel like
I pick one, but then they're like, why? What's going on here?
right.
You know, I'm like,
Right.
okay, well. I love you. This is so fun. Can you believe we're just sweating out here?
No, every part of my body is dripping. My hair is getting touched to
Fully
everything.
like felt a drip in my butthole.
Yeah,
I can't stress that
for
enough.
sure.
I cannot stress that enough.
Wait, so
Yeah.
did we even talk about you being born and raised in Idaho? Like, did we even get into that?
I don't think so, but I love that.
Okay. We just moved
I love
on?
that. We were like, but it's so us that
Yeah.
we're just like, yeah,
We
okay.
moved on.
It was definitely confusing, I think, and my family is so lovely and amazing, but I think no matter what they were doing in the home, going to school, I learned something completely different.
Right.
And I went to Catholic school. So, I learned about like sodomites in the 2nd grade and like being stoned to death. And I'm like, huh, okay. Okay. Oh, what? But yeah, I feel like I was just striving to be like loved so much.
Right.
That's all I wanted. And I felt like the only way to do that was to like play sports. And I just completely like, I think there's this really amazing book called The Velvet Rage. And it's kind of like the queer experience of that moment at school when you feel like you're different. And in that moment, I didn't lean into it. I like killed that whole side of me.
Right.
So I feel like even this is like me getting back into that.
Right.
Like I don't know. And I picked a boyfriend that also loves that and wants to and like encourages it in me. But I love Idaho. I think it's a beautiful place. I hate the politics. I think they're disgusting. But I go back and I see my parents and I love them. And
do you have like a hometown bar you go to?
So no, I don't. I really stay like in my house and go on walks with my parents.
What like food is Idaho known
like,
for?
Movies were my like saving grace.
Right.
What food? French fries, potatoes.
Stop.
We're the tater state.
Is it amazing?
Oh, incredible! Like, I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm like, come. Well,
Wait, I like kind of want to go.
No, I think you have to go. Come on tour. I mean, they'll go crazy. Like Boise is not what the rest of Idaho tends to be. Like it is. It's a metropolis.
But
the
what
biggest city in the world.
What you said. Sorry, did I just interrupt you?
No.
I'm like so anxious. I really love you, and I'm
love
so
you
happy
more.
you're here.
Oh my God,
so I just hope I'm
honored to
doing
be
a good
here.
job.
Me bullying you into a Halloween special?
No,
that's
like
kind of
when
like my
I
impact.
told. I'm going to do it
What?
to you. She is the biggest Ride fan.
No. Are you serious?
And she
Oh my
yelled at me. She
God.
goes, do not.
She won't even look me in the eye.
She
She won't even look me in the eye.
do not. She gave me a talk last night and she goes, do not embarrass me tomorrow.
Stop.
Do not fucking do it. Do not. There's
That's
no
so
one in this world
sweet.
she loves more than you, Mary Beth and Terry.
Oh my God.
She's a Baroni.
Bleep it. Wait, that's so beautiful. Thank you.
Bleep
oh my
it.
God. Do you know this is the only other podcast I've ever listened to?
Therapuss?
Yes.
The only one I've listened to is you and like a few others.
I love it. I'll dabble. If like a friend is on one, I'm like, I love it. Oh, and Owen Thiel's new one.
Oh,
Fabulous.
great. He's great.
That's
I met
within
him for the first
wheelhouse.
time the other day. He's so lovely.
Oh, my baby. And he's in Overcompensating.
I know, I'm so
and-
excited to
and
see
his
him.
boyfriend Jared, I think, kind of made all these outfits happen. So it's all kind of
He
a part
did?
of the. Well, he made. Yeah, he's Sabrina's stylist. So I
Oh,
think he
right,
did
right,
all
right.
this is all the ecosystem.
It's
But
in the
That really
ecosystem.
means so much. Thank you. I can't believe you listen to us. Just it's gibberish.
We're in the car the
Doesn't
other day.
make
She goes,
any
have you heard
sense.
season 2 of Ride yet?
Wait, can I just say something to you?
Mm-hmm.
Us, but we were in school together. Wouldn't that have been crazy?
It would have been crazy because
Girls
we
would have been like,
both like
in the classroom.
We both
Who are they gonna
like-
sit by? Like, you know what I mean? Not to like gas us up, but
No, but like
we
it
would
would
have
have
had
been.
fun.
It would have been
Sorry.
a storm.
Oh, it would have been crazy.
It would have been a hurricane.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
we both denounced our gayness in different ways. Like I was out,
Yeah. Wait. Tell me about this.
but I like what you said where you're like being queer in school and realizing you were different. Like I knew I was gay,
it's like never do too much.
but I think I still hated it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
of course, that's like the whole. I mean, sometimes I still find myself being like I remember on my first date with Terry. This is kind of dark, but I was like, oh, his voice is like higher than I thought it would be, which is like sick. Like that's
yeah,
a sickness.
and I
that-
catch myself
yeah.
thinking that all the time.
Yeah.
And I honestly am not even scared to say that because that's just like an internalized thing that like I
It's
do.
learned from literally all media,
Right.
Of like masculinity is the good thing,
Right.
Femininity is the bad thing.
And I was
Like,
also a
yeah.
gays girl, and I still am. So like I
Yeah.
have all girlfriends, and so seeing who their boyfriends are, I'm like, well, that's what I want. Like I want to be.
You want to be treated like dirt.
treated like dirt.
Yeah.
And like I
Totally.
think I I didn't have gay friends until like last year.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
Well, I don't know if you felt this. I think because of when I came out, I was how late it was. I was really intimidated by having gay friends at times because I felt like they were so far ahead of me,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole thing felt like a master class. I'm like, I just want to like enjoy it. Like, yes, I'm like everything you're talking about from our childhoods. I loved all of this.
Right.
We have enough to connect on. You don't have to like tell me all the rules of this. You know what I mean? I just felt like it was all being hammered down on me in a way that I was like, I think I do need to learn some of this on my own. And I feel like I couldn't be a part of the group until I knew everything. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll like go back to college,
Right.
college and figure it out on
And
my own.
figure it out.
And then be able to, come back.
I get so insecure that I'm not like far enough along the lines of like being gay. Like I not knowing how
Isn't
to
that
do
crazy that that's like the thought now that we have of like, God, am I gay enough?
No, but like really,
As
truly,
I
it's
sit
like,
here, am I gay enough?
like I can assure you we are.
Yeah. Everyone watching is like, yeah.
No, but like like it's just like there's so many gay things that I'm like I just spent my first weekend with poppers.
Yeah.
Just.
And how fun is that? You
So
can come
fun.
to it whenever you get to it.
But like
That's
gay
my
sex
thing.
is confusing.
Yeah.
Like, it's all confusing, and it's like sometimes I don't know. It's just hard.
Yeah, it is hard. And I
Yeah.
think it's like also you see like how gay people are reflected in culture sometimes. You're like, oh, do I have to be that in order to be the thing that you
Right.
want me to be? Or
Right.
then, I don't know, then you see other things where it's like still the like deep voice and masculinity is so like idolized in so many ways. And I'm like, God, what do you want?
I
What
also
am I
feel
supposed
like-
to want? I want to get this out of my brain. Like I
Right.
want to just be able to be everything I am and feel good enough in that. But it sometimes I think so like, this is just like the queer experience, I think. is
It's
like,
comforting to hear other people be like, no, same.
Yeah.
But like I think what I really internalized was like, okay, so like the gay best friend trope in media, it's like, okay, so there can only be one gay person in the
Yeah.
friend group.
Well, of course.
So I found myself
Only one gay person can have a special.
right, almost hating,
Yeah, like-
hating gay people because I was so insecure in my position as the gay friend.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, now I have so many gay friends. My best friends are gay, and it's
Yeah.
amazing. And like, I'm like, where have you guys been all my life? Because we can actually talk about things that I had to Google on Reddit before.
Yeah.
You know?
Or that girls were teaching me and I was like, I think that's wrong. Like we have an episode of that in Overcompensating where it's like, oh, I don't know if that was what I needed to do. But thank
right.
you for like doing
For
the
trying.
research for me. Yeah. Oh my God. I so feel that. like truly in every way. Where
You
you're
know what
just
I
like,
mean?
yeah.
And I feel like that's where like the gay competition kind of comes from. It's because everyone wants their girlfriends, everyone wants to be accepted, but then like
You get scared. It's
yeah.
We still feel like we're going to be rejected, I think, and that
And
there can only be
forgotten.
one where it's like that's just not it's interesting. Mary Beth had a friend and he was an actor and he was straight, and all of his friends, they were so excited for each other with the roles they were getting, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
My brain couldn't even comprehend that. I was like, it's so not, I think, how like queer people and straight women would come to that. I think we would immediately be like, fuck.
Think about
There's like one less
ourselves.
role. I'm scared. I won't be able to like pay rent. You know,
Yeah.
just like we're all like, well, you got it because you're more like lovable and prettier and better. But he's so, it just completely like didn't care, was just excited for his friends, and I'm like, oh, I wish it could be like that. I just feel like media did make it seem like it couldn't be.
It couldn't be.
But I do think we are getting to a place now where it can be. But yeah, oh my God, it just feels like there can only be one. And,
At all
And then
times.
if that one is there, that we have to like slaughter them,
right.
you know, which is,
And I think it's like the same thing
so
with like
sad.
women as well.
yeah, of course.
And it's like the same, I don't know, straight men have it so fucking easy. I'm sorry.
two women just talking it out right now.
Yeah, like really talking it
There can be
out.
multiple pop girls. That's what we're proving today.
Yeah, that is what we're proving today.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's what this summer proved.
I agree.
It was beautiful to
Can't
see.
multiple people have a moment?
And all three of them had a moment.
Yeah.
Charlie,
And rooted for each other in the moments.
it was beautiful to
Gorgeous.
see. This summer was one of the best summers of my life.
Oh, I was on set a lot, so
Okay.
I don't know if it registered as a summer.
Okay.
But totally.
So
Same.
you should maybe go to Australia for a
I
second.
think I have to. Or like Terry and I were like, should we take a weekend trip? And I'm like, we're pathetic. Like,
Yeah.
it's like we just need longer than that.
Right.
Yeah, no, it was a perfect summer. It was Brat summer.
It was Brat
Can you
summer.
believe it?
I just didn't like hook up with people. Thought I could, but I started prep.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Love it.
Love it.
Fabulous.
So that was like, okay,
Sabrina's on prep.
I'm being Brad.
Sabrina Carpenter being like, I love prep. I love prep. I do think Sabrina would be like, oh, I love gay porn.
Yeah, she
You know,
would.
She'd be like, oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, she'd be like, you guys, you got it.
I love that. And just like go out there and have like great, like consensual, safe sex. It's so
Right.
fabulous. Like what's cooler than that?
Let's get through it.
I do feel like I'm getting to the bottom of some things right now.
I feel a little
safe.
more heard
I
and
feel
understood.
safe. It's just, yeah.
Who is yelling?
Oh, well, you know that someone's here getting face tape put on. So I can't stress enough that someone's turning into a different person.
I'm really
We're
excited
going
to
to
see
meet
this
someone
person.
yeah. Every now and then a contact goes in the wrong way, so it's a fully blurry, and I'm like, oh, I'm going blind.
Right, yeah.
And I'm like, worth it. It was worth it for this.
This is like the most I've ever talked about gay culture ever.
Well, that I'm honored. I wonder why. Yeah.
The only way we can figure stuff out and like, it feels like almost like we should be able to like ask questions and like,
Well, I just don't think hating each other is helping.
Right.
So that to me, I'm like, oh, I don't know. It feels a lot better to like root for other queer people, and,
Right.
and be excited by that. And I don't think it's threatening. I think it's exciting. And I think if something also like if someone queer in media is doing something that feels like harmful, I think that's also like a moment for conversation
Right.
and change. And I don't know. Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, I think we could change the world.
but like,
No,
I feel
you
like
know.
sometimes like, oh wait, can I hit my puff? I'm so sorry. I'm drunk and I need it.
No, you have to.
Chapel needs her puff.
You can't understand how drunk I'd be if I finished that.
Oh, I'm on my second
Full
glass.
hot sweat.
I'm wondering, do you think any of the Powerpuff Girls puff?
Oh, of course. I think Bubbles. No, Bubbles is smoking like.
Oh, I meant like Chapel Charlie Sabrina.
Immediately, I'm like, let's talk cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I know Charlie smokes just raw dog cigs.
Yeah.
Sabrina. I think there's no freaking way.
There's no way.
Chapel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the club, maybe not consistently though.
Right.
Her vocals require like some like hardcore singing.
But you know, she didn't have singing lessons until she was like, until like a few years ago. I don't know if that's fake news, but like
So
that's what I
know
read.
there's something crazy about me. I just found out about singing lessons. I didn't know this was like a thing.
No,
I
there's
thought
a
you're
thing.
just like you have an incredible voice or you don't.
It's to me, singing lessons are like improv classes. Like you can't like teach.
I go, oh, okay.
Yeah, like you can't like
Yeah.
you can't teach. I mean, I guess you can.
At a certain point, it's like you're kind of walking in with what you've got, and
Right.
then now let's like so
Hone it in.
like in Ariana Grande, she's doing vocal lessons, and it's like you're already a prodigy. Let's make you can
better.
just do anything.
Like breath control.
Okay,
and
got
like,
it.
Like
Okay.
let's are the bones there?
Yeah, the bones are good.
And the bones are good.
Great.
I love that song.
Oh, me too. I love Maren Morris.
If the bones
I
are
loved
good.
her skirt moment. I thought that was
Oh,
iconic.
yeah,
and the
with
way
the-
she's handled, she's a total legend to
What
me.
she said? How'd she handle that?
I think she's just like posting about it, and she's like, "This fucking skirt," which I
Yeah,
think is
yeah.
amazing. It's like,
She's
God damn
awesome.
it, yeah, I
didn't
love
know
it.
she was a country singer.
Well, kind of both, almost, right? I mean, the middle. Can I just say that? The middle. Yeah, I said it. I
And,
don't
like,
fucking care.
Not
This
only
mic.
the middle, but middle.
Middle.
You in the middle. Da-da-da. Do you remember that one?
Right. You know what I mean? Whoa, that was good.
That was good.
Vocal coach.
So the
You're my
bones are
vocal
there.
coach.
The bones
yeah,
are
the bones
there.
are there. I love watching vocal coaches on YouTube. What is Jake Shane watching on YouTube?
I don't watch YouTube.
Or like, what do you watch? What are you watching?
Okay.
I gotta know this.
Okay, so
I feel
right
like you
now-
watch everything in a way.
Right, I do. Right, I just finished English Teacher. Well, it's
I can't wait to watch. I'm gonna
amazing.
binge it all.
Amazing.
Brian Jordan is incredible.
Yes, Brian Jordan Alvarez.
Someone in Toronto said that I was him. They're like, "Oh, I love your work, Brian Jordan Alvarez," and I was like, "Okay, so but white gays totally, but just we couldn't look less alike."
Like, you
I
guys
really,
don't look alike at all.
No, at all. But I'm like, I love that for
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the English Teacher is amazing.
Oh, he's brilliant. I'm so
He's
excited.
brilliant. There's 2 more episodes left of season 1, so if you want to wait to binge, there's
I think I'm going to because it'll be like magical for me. I know it will.
this
He's so
character
brilliant.
in episode 5. You will die.
You
You'll
guys,
see.
pay attention to media. You guys got to know this stuff.
She's amazing, but they both put me onto English Teacher.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's amazing.
If I could properly turn, I would look at you in the eye and say, "That's amazing."
But I'm watching
Yeah.
English Teacher. I just watched
Okay.
English Teacher.
Great.
I'm watching Slow Horses right now.
Okay.
I might stop it to
Hey,
watch
that happens.
to watch Industry.
Oh my fuck! Industry
Mhm.
is so good. I'm
Because-
so obsessed. I haven't seen the new season yet, but I'm
Apparently, it's the best season on TV right now.
Oh yeah.
But I just
they don't play any games.
They don't. And I watched season 1 in 2020, and then season 2 didn't come out forever because it was 2020.
Yeah.
And then I like lost track, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, Industry, Kit Harington, and I'm like, he's in Industry now. Like,
Oh yeah, Big Daddy.
I guess I got to check it out.
I never watched Game of Thrones. Are you mad?
No, I understand.
It's just again, it's like it's
I understand.
intimidating, but I think I'll get to it. Like I went my whole life not watching Lord of the Rings until like 3 years ago.
I never saw Lord of the Rings. Are you mad?
No, not at all. You're gonna have an amazing Christmas.
Is it good?
Yes, I watched it with Terry's mom. It was literally like all through. It's amazing. It's incredible.
It doesn't
can't
really
believe they made
pique
them.
my fancy.
I think it like could.
Really?
Can
What's
I
it
just
about?
say something? Liv Tyler.
She's in it.
It's about this fellowship of just guys getting the band back together and just figuring stuff out.
Really?
That's what it is. It's just like a group of guys with a similar mission,
Uh-huh.
all come from different alike in dignity, Imperial Verona, Halsey's, Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. Is that what that was called? Yeah, like that's kind of the vibe. I don't know. It's like elves and there were a bunch of wars. I didn't totally get all of it.
Right.
But I had such a good time and I love Viggo Mortensen.
So that was me with Game of Thrones. It's like I'm not really understanding what's going on. Once season 6 hits, okay, so basically here's my thing with Game of Thrones. Seasons 1 through 4 or 5, whatever. Like,
People talk real nasty ill on those last seasons. Whoa.
okay, so the one before the
Imagine
final
being an
season.
actor or writer about that.
Oh,
You what
I
mean?
know, it's rough.
So
huh?
hateful.
I mean, it wasn't great. It wasn't great.
And another one added to it.
Yeah, like
Look
it
at
wasn't.
this.
It
Yeah.
wasn't awesome. Just
Okay.
because, like I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but
Okay.
like,
You could, and I would forget.
okay,
I
so-
know the red wedding. It's like it's total bloodbath.
Okay, so I didn't even like. I was so like not paying attention while that happened that I was like, oh,
yeah.
you know, like, and then everyone's like
Totally.
the red wedding. I'm like, did I watch that? Like, I like,
Yeah.
don't like.
When was that?
When was that?
They're like all your favorite characters died
Because the
Yeah.
only person I cared about was Daenerys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's the only one.
She lived.
You
She
sh-
lived to tell the tale. Or did she? She was the dragon tamer, right?
She was the dragon tamer, and she's the only one in the show I rooted for because, she, like, I'm pretty sure the kingdom was
Us going, was she the dragon tamer or what? As we're like, gays should have more rights. And we're like, fuck.
Yeah, like fuck my fucking brass.
Okay, but yeah.
No, she's the best character in that show. Like, she's amazing, and like
Mm-hmm.
the only reason I watched that show was for every time she was like with a dragon. And so, like, everything else, I was like, snooze. Unless it was like, unless it was,
hate it.
yeah, unless it was like Arya. Like, I fucked with Arya a lot.
Yeah.
And Sansa, like, I really fucked with her.
I know that I fuck with Sansa.
Yeah, she's everything.
I think I know who that
Queen of the
was.
North.
Totally. I love her.
Yeah.
You know what? It's kind of like Industry to me in that way of like, I love all the drama. The second they start talking finance, I'm looking at my phone.
Right, but
I don't know what they're talking about.
there is one episode of Industry about finance that I was like, do you remember the episode
Crazy.
where,
Stocks can go like that.
where she was, I forget the
The
name.
market can change on a dime.
On a fucking dime. And that is something
That's
I
that
learned.
me espresso. That whole album, honestly.
Right?
It's just such a joy.
It's such
Doesn't
a
it
fucking
feel like
joy.
she made it in 2 minutes? And I say that with, like, that's the best albums to me right now, where it's just like, this was so fucking easy
Thank
and
you, Next.
delicious. Thank you, Next. Exactly. And I know it took so long and, like, absolute
I
geniuses.
don't know if
but-
Thank You Next took that long because she did Sweetener and then right after she did Thank You Next.
Oh, I do remember
So
that
like
time.
sometimes like the best like there is
What a crazy time to be an Ari fan. That was nuts for them.
Yeah.
And I'm such an Ari fan. I really, like, I love the work, but, like, the stands, that must have just been a fucking crazy
I
year.
mean when you're a stan
I joined them in the middle. I will say that.
and you're the person you're standing is like on top like
Meter and Chromatica, give me a break.
full body fucking
Meet us
chills.
during Brat Summer, give me a
I mean,
break.
come on.
What a huge win for the girls.
Like I just remember the day Brat came out and I was like things are different now. Do you know what I mean? Like I was in New York and
the
Louise
remix album.
Louise
Can
was
I
like
just say, I snuck a little listen to her.
well this will come out
Whoa.
post remix album
Oh,
so
I mean, dear God,
It's
like
that good?
Yeah, it's like as good. I love it as much as I love Brat. It's nuts.
I'm so
She's a
curious to see
genius.
who's on the I Think About It All the Time remix.
I think you're gonna be really happy.
Like I'm so happy that or I'm gonna be so happy that
Yeah.
song was like because I remember her describing it in the Therapuss office and then like actually getting to listen to it I was like yeah,
Great episode, by the way.
Thank you.
My favorite episode of television.
Really?
Of the
Thank
year.
you so much.
Yeah.
I was so scared shitless. I was so intimidated. I've never been so
Well,
intimidated.
Charlie looks at you like this while you tell a story.
Yes. And I'm like,
And
am
it's
I
like,
cool?
I know exactly. I'm like, are you liking it?
Yeah, like, do you like it? And then
Do
like
you
when
love
she
it,
laughs,
sister?
you're like, okay,
And then she
gotcha.
goes,
Gotcha.
you know, and I'm like, yes, thank fucking God. No, she's incredible. The two of you together, what a force. What a force.
No, she is just. But what's your favorite song off Brat?
It changes so often.
Right now.
It was actually funny. I heard 360 a long time. Like she had made that a long time ago. And I think I've probably listened to it 20,000 times. I
Right.
just think it's a perfect, easy, it's like, it's so tight and it has no, like, it's just a perfect song. So I love that song. I think Everything is Romantic is like unbelievable.
Me too.
And that, when that starts playing, what the fuck?
Everything
And then
is.
sometimes when back-to-back plays, I'm like, I could kill
Kill someone.
someone.
I
don't
used
know
to
who,
listen
but
to
someone who's done
back-to-back.
something really fucked up to one of my girls.
I used to listen to back to back, not in the airport.
Yeah.
I know Apple's the airport song, but I would listen
Yeah.
to back to back in the airport, and just strut around.
Yeah.
because they would be
Walking
because
past the Lego store at
and-
JFK.
yeah, it's like yeah,
I don't know what, but you know what I mean?
yes.
Being
What's
like,
your
fuck.
favorite airport snack?
Oh my God. Well, Shake Shack. I'll just go fucking ham in
Yeah.
an airport. Or like Wetzel's. Get your tits up.
Yeah.
I love Wetzel's pretzels at LaGuardia. I think I don't know if they
Oh, I
have them
hate
in the new
LaGuardia.
one. No, the new one's fabulous.
Really, that's what I heard,
You
but I'm
can't
traumatized
imagine.
from the old one.
I landed. I felt like I was up in the air with George Clooney. I was like, this is so fabulous.
Oh, George Clooney's
Do you know what I
so
mean?
fine.
I love him so much. But JFK, I'm like, could all of these things be farther apart?
Right.
You're crazy for
I
this.
hate JFK.
It's
I also
so
hate
big.
LAX.
Yeah.
I don't. I
don't-
like Newark a lot.
I like European airports.
Really?
Me looking like this going, I like Europe. I just do. I like all the shopping there. It's
Okay.
so like
I like
I'm at a
Heathrow.
mall.
I
It's
like
crazy.
Heathrow.
Heathrow, I'm like, I didn't know I was at a shop. I'm at the Mall of America. This is incredible.
I hate the Paris airport though.
Charles de Gaulle.
He
The
can.
set of Von Dutch. It's the set of Von Dutch.
That's where they shot Von Dutch, huh?
Yeah. I think it's the first music video ever shot there.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why did they shoot it there?
Paris. Brat. Fucker.
Fucker.
You know what I mean? I don't know exactly, but it's beautiful. It almost looks like you can't place what time it was made. I don't know.
Right.
It has like a modern, but also early 2000s.
It's
but
just-
also like kind of like, I don't know, it feels like the 70s too.
We'll
It's
talk
an
about far
interesting-
apart.
Yeah.
Everything is far apart at that airport. It was really
But
hard
there is
for
a
me.
Chanel. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like that's what's
Right.
cool.
I think I did shop at Hermes there once, not to be
I
like.
can see that. I can picture that.
And I bought a tie
Speak
that's
on
still
it.
in the box. Are you getting bitten alive out here?
I can't even tell you the sweat.
Yeah, it's-
So I'm the sweat tour.
Uh huh. You are the sweat tour.
Yeah, we are the sweat tour.
And you've been to the sweat tour.
Yeah. Have you gone yet?
I can't go. I'm on tour.
You're literally on your own sweat tour.
No, I'm on my own sweat tour.
What's your tour called?
Therapuss Live.
Perfect.
And no one's gonna be
Some would say
sweating.
a perfect name.
No one's gonna be sweating because the AC is gonna be on full blast. Like I can't. I hate. the
Oh,
heat.
do you know how hard it is to have? Okay, so this is good. You do your podcast alone
Uh-huh.
because Mary Beth Perot, who I do my podcast with, She is so goddamn cold. Like, she'll turn blue. So it's either I'm red or she's blue. So we just trade off.
Okay, but let me just say, when you are cold, you can always add layers.
That's what
when
I'm
you
saying.
are hot,
I say put on a coat, baby.
put on a coat, put on a
I've got
blanket.
tons of coats. I've got
what am I
tons
gonna
of
do? Be
jackets.
naked? That's not fair.
Uh-uh.
It's not fair.
And then the shame, no one's gonna shame you for being cold. The shame people get. This was so hard. I had just got to Toronto where we shot Overcompensating, and I'm like hanging out with the cast. And someone in the cast were at this bar, and you know, sometimes just outside of America, it's like, oh, we don't do AC here.
Right.
It's just random.
Right.
They'll just be like, no, sorry. And
Right.
I'm like, it's 90. What do you mean?
Right.
So I'm inside, and then a cast member looks at me and he goes, "It is really hot in here, isn't it?" I was like, I can't believe you just did that to me. You know, I was just like, that's the meanest thing anyone's ever done to me in my life. Because I had full drip sweat.
Right.
going down. I'm like, you have sweat shamed me in a way I can't even talk about.
Oh,
I
that's
have
so
to go.
not nice.
I went to the bathroom. I put napkins on my head. All my bronzer's coming off. It's just a total mess.
It's
I was
not nice.
embarrassed. I was
You can't
embarrassed.
sweat shame someone.
No, that's so fucked
Well,
up.
speaking of things that make you angry, I would like to ask you before
Yeah.
we get into the tell me what's wrongs.
I can't wait.
What are you therapist about today?
What am I therapist about?
Could be something.
I had this thought today in meeting you. Sometimes Mary Beth and I talk about this where we'll meet someone and I'm like, if anyone has ever been mean to you or spoken ill, it makes me so mad. And I like feel sick in my stomach. But I think that's because I'm a Scorpio. So
I'm
I
a
don't-
Scorpio.
Literally, wait, that's amazing. I've never hit that note. Wait, oh my God, what day?
October 27th.
November 3rd.
Oh, you're a November Scorpio.
Don't even start. You don't even know what that means.
Oh,
You don't even know what that fucking means.
what is
I
Terry?
listened to the Charlie F. You're not even that into it.
What?
You thought I didn't acknowledge the work. I'm acknowledging the work. I listened.
No, but-
Terry's a Scorpio too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
Well, this is so funny because I say this to people and then immediately they're like, "You're fucking sex," and I'm like, "We're at lunch." You know, like you're being crazy. He's the 12th.
Of November.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you're both November Scorpios.
Yeah. Does that? Is there something about that? You have
November
to tell me
Scorpios
this.
are, just from my experience,
Mhm.
intense.
Okay.
Like,
And I'll
I
take
know
that.
some.
And you know what? I'll take that. Terry's way more intense than me, though.
You guys don't strike me as like, I thought Terry was like a Cancer, maybe.
Whoa. Yeah. Oh,
I'm honestly just saying words.
well, I'll change this afternoon when you see something.
Oh, well,
Yeah. You're about to see something that'll really change your mind on him being Cancer.
okay.
He's so not, which is so funny. He's like the intense Scorpio. I think I'm the slightly more personable one. But are you that like social?
Yeah, because I'm Gemini rising, Gemini moon.
Oh, okay.
I like socialize.
Gemini moon.
You're Gemini moon?
Mhm. Capricorn rising. So I think that's
Oh,
why
so
I'm
that's
like,
why you're so regimented.
I think so. If I don't work, I'm like, well,
What's
you
the
know.
point in living?
well, I'm just kind of like, I'll get in trouble.
Right.
I think I always think I'm about to get in trouble.
I have a crazy fear of getting in trouble.
Yeah, it's like when people are like, can I talk to you for a sec? I'm like, what? Oh my God.
All right, when people text me, Jake, follow it up now.
Oh, if you don't have it ready to go in your notes app, don't
Like,
even
what's
send
wrong
it.
with you?
Come on,
I-
dude.
I
come
hate
on.
getting in trouble. I hated going to the principal's office.
Yeah.
I'm so anxious about getting in trouble at all
We
times.
did that to kids so much. It was so like you're in trouble coded.
Right? Like, why?
That's my big statement of the day. It's so
You're in trouble coded.
Yeah.
Okay, like, what was the craziest thing you went to the principal's office for?
Oh my God, I drew devil horns on this guy who kept on a card that was going out to like, I think like a convent, honestly. And I drew devil horns on him because he kept calling me circle because I could never be straight. And I was just like, yeah, eat my dick, Daniel. I just fucking like defaced you on this card.
And you went to the principal's
And I
office
went to
for
the
that?
principal for that. Well, they were doing this thing of like, whoever does it, we're not going to recess until you come forward, which was so fucked up.
That's
I'm
like,
like,
not, and then it makes everyone hate
and I'm
you.
like, I volunteer as tribute. You
Yeah,
know, but I
yeah.
have to. I'm like, fine, fuck, it was me, duh. Yeah. So that. What about you?
I once called my math teacher girl,
Well, there it is.
and he
Death.
said, I am not your girl. And I said, okay,
Not now.
but maybe you are.
You said not now.
But maybe you
the
are.
way you
And
responded,
I went to
that's
the-
got me thinking.
But I think there were some other things I went to the principal's office for that,
I can only imagine us together in the principal's office. What?
like,
That's what we say. What?
should we get into the tell me what's wrongs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say this really inspired me to go back in Sabrina's last album, which I loved, but I
Emails I
guess,
can't send.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's a-
hit after
she's a
hit.
force.
Skinny dipping. Like, imagine making that song.
Skinny dip. Don't even fucking get me started on skinny. It was, it was a it was a Wednesday,
And she's got bars at
coffee
the
shop.
top.
And I was like, why do people? Oh my God. Here he comes.
Oh, here she comes in a lot of ways.
Here she comes.
There she blows.
It would be in a coffee shop, in an oat milk latte.
Can you believe you haven't seen my nipple this whole time?
I don't think. Have you guys seen my nipple? I guess my hair would be
I
covered.
literally thought that while you were talking once. I go, we're both wearing strapless. I don't know what girls are complaining about.
Right. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is off that.
Oh, we'll fix that.
We'll fix her.
Before the photo story.
Wait, hold on. Oh. Okay.
We'll do a zhuzh. I have to
Lou.
air something out. Let's just say that.
Wait, so when did you start making your videos?
I started making my videos when I had just graduated college, so it would have been like 2016.
That's when you started making them.
Yeah, but I had started making tub smashes in college, and that was me like tiptoeing out of the closet. And then I started like writing characters and sketches while I was working for like a startup editing their videos, and I would spend all day just editing you petting your face. I can't.
It feels really good.
No, I know. I keep thinking, oh fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, and I would make like 2 videos a week. I mean, I was just like pumping them out, and it was so. I felt like
Did you
this.
get burnt out though at one point?
Not really, not for a while, because I think I was just so like. I just still can't believe I get to do any of this.
Right.
Like
right.
I guess growing up in Idaho, I had there was like no North Star of like that this could even be a thing that I could ever want, you know? And so I think like it was funny. My sister was talking to me the other day, and she said that she had started crying because she's like, I knew that that's what you always wanted. I just also had like no idea how you would ever be able to do that. Like, and I didn't know anyone who had done it. There wasn't.
Was there a video that you were like, oh, things are changing, things are different?
I made I did a Kim Kardashian Snapchat.
I remember that.
Yeah, and that was like, I remember seeing that, and it was popping up on Facebook and other places than where I had posted. So that was the first, I guess, like semi-viral thing that I had done. And at the time I was like, oh, I feel like there's a lot of Kardashians in media, like people probably, they won't want me to do this, or like their fans will be mad at me, or they'll be mad if they, God forbid they ever see it. And it was the complete opposite. Like people were like so into it, and I loved writing for it. It was like writing for the character that I had made them, and that's what I've always tried to do. It's like, if I'm gonna be someone, I like there to be a game of the scene. Like I think it's funnier to do like an internet persona of someone. I'm not really interested in doing like their actual lives. Like so I'm not going there. I don't need to like talk about that. But yeah, like, you know, for example, I was like, oh, it'd be funny to write Shawn Mendes as like the guy your sister
Shawn
brings
Mendes
home,
is
and he's
so
earnest,
good.
you know, and like I don't know, it's like that guy. But not that like I've ever met Shawn or in that way. But
your Shawn is so good.
Oh, thank you. I loved being him, and he was like very sweet about it.
I'm sure.
So,
he seems like a very sweet man.
Angel. But
do you have a favorite video?
Oh my God, I love being Deliverance Richards. That kind of like, I was getting a little tired of doing it. I felt like I had made so many, and it was just a little bit of like feeding the beast. And I was like, oh, I need to like enjoy it again. And Terry and I went to my sister's house that she had just gotten, and I was like, I have this real estate character. I just want to do her. And I was like, I want to make a sign. I want to get a billboard, because I feel like during the holidays people are sad, and if they drive by, like maybe
they'll
they'll
think
just,
it's
like,
funny.
laugh for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But so she kind of revived me, I feel like, and
your hair cutting one.
Horace. Oh my God. Well, that's it, Jenny. You're kind of giving. This is her cut. Those are her bangs.
Yeah, like that's like
Jenny.
She's like.
That was like that to me. I had just done all the horoscopes, and I think that was probably the most like viral thing I had done. Or like a Queer Eye parody, and then I made Jenny at the start of the pandemic, and I feel like she made me so happy. And then being mean to Terry's mom, I think, are my favorite, because I get to hang out with Catherine.
Oh God,
She's
they're so good. They're so original. They're so like like classics.
It's been a while, honestly. This is like my first costume I put on in a bit.
Do you think you'll? Now that you have like a TV show and you have all these things going on, you have the podcast, like, do you think you'll continue to do more, or like?
I don't know if it would be more.
Yeah.
Like as far, never as much as I was doing.
Right.
That was like,
how many would you pump out a week?
Well, I used to do, I think once we got to like 1 a week, I was like, this is kind of sustainable, but not even. And I'm also like, I just don't think this is how I would consume comedy. This is so much. I was like, I wouldn't watch this even if I was like so obsessed with someone. I would never want this many videos. So I absolutely think I would. I think it'd be so fun to dip back into that. I love how quick it is. I think obviously the process of a TV show is so long, and that can be a good thing. But it is really nice to be like, I have this idea on a Monday and it's out on a Friday.
Right.
It's done. And I'll never get rid of my girls.
Right, they're
It's
your
so fun.
girls.
But I would love to do like a more like, I don't know, heightened version of one of them for something. Like I love Deliverance Richards. I mean,
Deliverance
I could be here
Richards
forever.
is.
She's Miss Girl. She would love to play with you.
She would.
Trust.
She would.
She's a Therapussy in a huge way.
She definitely is. She listens to it on her drive to work.
Oh, of course. That and
ride.
Caroline Polachek. We made her a Caroline Polachek fan. In one video, it made no sense, but now Terry and I are like, well, that's lore.
That
That's
is
a part
Laura,
of
and it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Speaking of which,
We have a
Wait,
special guest.
you've already had Charlie on your show. That's crazy. She's back so quick.
Oh, I think
thought
we
she
have
was
someone
busy.
else. Charlie.
Oh, Charles de Gaulle? Uh-oh. Look who's here. Come take a seat. Shocking. This is my first time seeing this. Well, Brat Summer, not even close to over.
No.
We know that.
Hi, Charlie.
Oh.
You look amazing.
So do you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You've got a
Well,
little.
finally,
yeah, no, it's fine. It's supposed to be there. Thank
finally
you,
the
though.
Powerpuff Girls are all together.
Yeah, the
And that
Powerpuff
feels
Girls.
really good.
It feels good.
It's like kind of Nightmares in a perfect way.
Right.
Do you know
It's
what I
like
mean?
your sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah. Guess who?
It's
One
that-
When you sleep with your ex, this is what you come home to. You see us.
Yeah.
And we go, huh? You have a good night? We need to give you a cigarette if I'm having espresso.
Oh,
Literally.
someone get Charlie a cigarette, please, and light it.
Fuck.
Whoa, okay, the makeup is like
This is
shocking.
Really good, right?
it's
You
really,
really look
good.
like her.
You really do
Thanks.
look like her.
Thanks. One thing when I'm a woman is I don't speak.
Oh, okay.
I
Totally.
just sort of.
You look
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Do
we
you
brought.
find how's your conversation going?
Oh, we talked about.
I could talk to Jake forever.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Totally.
Yeah.
We've
I
had a
talk to
good
Jake
time.
like I used to talk to you. I'll just say that much.
your hair's deflated a little.
Oh, is it?
No, photos after this. These photos are going to be specific, I would say. You're very fresh. We've
we're gonna
like
have
been
to
through
do
it
a
all.
little.
I have I have water in my
There's-
pussy. It's not even sweat
Well,
anymore.
I'm sitting on my balls.
Yeah.
so
Oh,
thank
they
God.
are
For
so
sure.
far up
I
my
don't even know
asshole.
where my shaft is.
No,
and that's what's
unclear.
Cool. Yeah.
It's retracted.
That's how Sabrina starts her show. I don't even know where my shaft is. Fuck.
There's your drink.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, girls.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait. Oh, did someone get that photo of this?
Mm.
Cheers. Oh,
Sorry, I'm
Cheers.
obsessed
Yeah.
with these mics.
they're
I
cute,
can't
right?
stop. I love it. Red wine supernova. She'll take it down to the bottom.
Can I have some more wine?
That's my
Chapel
girl.
needs a little more.
Sorry, that's my
Is
girl.
that real wine?
Uh-huh.
How's she doing?
She's good. She's good.
No,
She's good.
She's really good.
She's good.
I said if I finished that, I would just like throw up.
Is it
Like-
an espresso martini?
Well, of course.
Perfect. Well,
That's
duh.
that. Yeah.
What's that? That's that me espresso.
Okay, so do you guys know about the Tell Me What's Wrongs?
Of course.
I was hooking up with this guy, and when he started talking to me, he said, once we start having consistent sex, you'll be the only person I hook up with. Now he's being manipulative, saying, all I want is sex. Like, yeah, duh, that's the point in this.
Whoa, that was prose. You know what? I have to say, like,
It sounds like she's being manipulative.
Right, but he said to her, like,
she's
once.
a total sex demon.
Yeah, like, she's. She said,
No.
he said, once we start having consistent sex, like, you will be.
So she's like, do you know what this one time I heard about this thing? Oh my God, there's dog fights. Jake has dog fights at his house. Very Michael Vick. Do you remember Michael Vick?
Before his time.
That was such a thing.
Who's Michael Vick?
I don't know. It was like
Okay.
a football scandal.
So here's the thing.
Oh, I remember.
Here's my thing.
I know.
I'm really respect. I'm corseted. We have to finish.
We have
this.
to finish.
So here's my thing. What I love about her is that there was this slogan, I don't know where I heard it from, but a straight guy said this once, and I think about it all the time, where it says a woman has two jobs.
I caught that.
Do you remember? What'd you say?
You thought about it all the
Thought
time.
about it all the time.
Dude, come on. Dude, come
Brat
on.
Summer's alive and well.
Alive and well.
Totally.
It's Brat Autumn. It's Brat Autumn.
It's
A woman
brought
has
him,
two
bitch.
jobs to keep her husband's sack empty and his stomach full. Mm-hmm. A straight man said this once.
Okay.
So I love that she's punishing that.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. Just like, I'll fuck you to death until you date me is so amazing. Like, watch me. You want to call me your girlfriend? You're gonna. I'm gonna fuck you all day.
I'll suck the cum out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter says, good. Go for it. That's
Sabrina
amazing.
approved.
No, Sabrina's like,
I
uh-huh.
say we prescribe Juno by Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, totally. When she says, I'm so fucking horny, People haven't said stuff like that in a while.
No, they haven't.
God, it feels good.
It feels
But I
good.
love her, but I think love shouldn't be that hard either. He like a good guy like wouldn't do all that.
Right?
I just don't think it's ever meant to be
He's
that
giving
hard.
manipulative, not
That's
her.
not
She's like,
someone you
wait,
wanna
I'm
be
just
with.
doing what you asked.
Yeah, I'm
Once we
fucking-
start having consistent sex, you'll be the only person I have sex with. Okay, so consistent sex it is.
You said fuck you to death.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Please help. My friends from college and I are going on a bar crawl for Halloween.
Oh, Artie, don't do that.
We've been sending our costumes in a group chat and getting excited. However, one of my friends has a boyfriend who has been making comments that our costumes are too slutty and saying we can't post any pictures with her dressed like that because people will think he and her broke up. It's making us feel uncomfortable and I'm not sure what to do.
He's done. Tell her he sucks. Like you don't control my costume.
Right?
No.
You get to look as.
Into the mic, Charlie.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
It's not auto-tune. She won't do it. Yeah.
Slutty or as tasteful as you want.
That's not
It's sort of
fair.
a spectrum.
This boyfriend
right here.
feels like a fucking nightmare.
I completely agree. It's like
He's canceled.
you're pressed on something. You need to figure that out.
I
Also,
agree.
Be whatever the hell you want to be for Halloween.
The boyfriend's giving me
Also,
insecure.
that
That's
is
like
so
not
not
hot.
king.
Oh,
energy.
sorry.
It's not.
No,
Yeah.
no, you're a small man. I don't want to hear
You're
it.
small dick too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
totally.
It's like
very-
he thinks she can get a better dick somewhere else and she probably can.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's scared. He's threatened.
He's threatened.
Kings don't do that. They'll let you wear whatever you want.
Yeah. I have very protective parents.
Whoa, hate this.
And when me and my friends were at a Halloween party, it got shut down by the cops who specifically asked for me. Oh no. The whole school found out my dad called them just because he was worried and it was so embarrassing. Now I'm scared to show my face at any party this year. I would be too. Fuck.
Drop out of school, move.
I would be so embarrassed, but you have to go against your parents and be like, fuck them. I'm not telling them what I'm doing anymore.
No, be a rebel.
Be a rebel.
Wait,
Be a
so
re-
the dad
totally.
ratted her out?
Yeah, and
Be a
everyone
rebel
found out.
heart.
That's a nightmare.
And like you'll be over it in college, but like it might sting in high school for a minute.
For
I
sure,
agree.
For sure.
Well, in college, but keep bringing it up. As Scorpios, I think it's important just to remember everything.
Also,
It's like,
as,
Dad, you did that to me. I'm gonna embarrass you later. Just
also
wait.
as a comedian, like the only way you can take back control of this whole narrative is to be self-deprecating. So start making fun of yourself and the
True, true,
situation.
true. Oh my God.
First.
First,
so
seeing them at
true.
school, like, I guess my dad will call again.
Yes,
Everyone's like,
yes.
"Shut
And they're
up."
like, wait, will he actually?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I bet he would. I went to jail.
Yeah, like
I went to jail, Carly. Yeah.
I had parents that maybe would have done that.
Oh,
but I didn't have
100%.
enough friends in high school.
right.
Same. To throw a party,
For-
like,
yeah,
couldn't have
Was
been
not me.
My parents were like super chill because I
Your
would be like,
parents
well,
are giving keys in a bowl. Sorry.
what is keys in a bowl?
It's like, well, you grew up in New York, so
Right.
no one was driving, but it's like they would be fine if you drank. You just have to put keys in a bowl. You can't drive home.
Right. My
Those
parents were
parents
not
were
fine
like-
with me drinking, but they were fine with like me being gay and stuff.
That's nice.
The hot rods are out.
Yeah.
They know the girls. They
Speaking
can
of,
smell
have you
us.
guys ever seen Fast and the Furious?
Well, of course.
Neither have I. I think my
No.
hair is falling.
It's deflating a little.
It's deflating a little bit, but
But we'll fix it before
but
the
the
photos,
bangs,
right?
I think we'll do a touch up.
Are you kidding?
Major
Of course.
touch-up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do a major touch.
Yeah, I have to fart. Like, I'll be totally real with you. I have to wipe my ass, and then we can take photos. Cool.
I was looking for.
Sorry, Jake.
I was
Sabrina's
looking-
crass. I never said she wasn't.
No, she is, and that's what makes her her.
Yeah.
Totally.
I was looking for deodorant in my boyfriend's car while he was getting gas. I found a used bloody condom in the back seat. I immediately got
That's brat.
right.
So-
That's kind of brat. but
Everything,
that's
everything is
disgusting.
romantic.
Everything is
when you
romantic.
think about it.
So I actually have a fear of bloody condoms because in sex ed class in 9th grade, our sex ed teacher told us he once came in a condom and it was too close to the tip of his penis that he shot out blood.
Oh my God.
So I've been scared
Are
of
you
bloody.
sure?
Yep, absolutely positive. He said one time I had sex and I said, hold
Your
on.
sex ed teacher.
Well, he was a senior, and I said, now hold on.
Hold on.
No, hold on. He's like, one time I was
Was this
having.
a friend?
No, he was our peer leader.
Oh dear.
And he was giving us sex, and they were like, "You're gonna," and he was like, or he was giving
He was
us
giving
sex
us,
ed.
so he was giving us
It
sex.
sounds like he's crossing a few
and
boundaries.
he said that he came, and the condom was too close to the tip, so he shot out blood. And so this is what this is reminding
I've
me of.
never. Okay.
So to me, I'm hearing like maybe had sex with someone who was on their period. Is
Right.
that what?
I heard the
Like
Found
cheating?
the bloodied
You heard
condom
shot
in
blood
the
at
boyfriend's
penis.
car. So is there a cheating allegation?
She
as
said,
well?
I immediately confronted him about it, and he pretended he had no idea how it got there, and even went as far as to pretend he didn't know what it was, and lied for a solid 5 to 10 minutes until he actually fessed up about cheating on me. So just dump him.
God, but I would have loved to have watched him lie about that.
Right?
What is that?
Literally.
What could that have been done
Oh, a bloody condom.
God, that's like, yeah. I mean, yeah, just was there advice they wanted? Like, yeah, dump him. Don't stay with
Right.
him.
Sometimes the advice is just as simple.
Sometimes
as
they
that.
sort of like solve their own problem.
They just wanted you to know, which I love.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Totally. Chapel's like, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a good question.
Yeah.
I have been dating my boyfriend for 5 years, and for the past few months, I literally have not been able to stop thinking about a boy I hooked up with once when we were on a break. I literally have dreams about us and can't stop picturing us together. But I'm also in love with my boyfriend. IDK if this is a situation where I want what I can't have, or what, but it's eating me alive.
There is something to say, which is when Ben first came on my radar, I was with someone else.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna talk
And
about
then-
this, Charlie.
Yeah, I am.
Charlie,
I am.
we're really gonna talk about this.
When I saw him, though, I was like,
Oh.
and then I was like, I have to wrap this situation up and
Right.
immediately make myself available.
Right.
And sorry, it's been 8 years, so
that's
You did the right thing.
espresso,
that's
girl.
maybe my
Okay.
prescription.
Yeah, it's wrapping it up.
Wrap it up, girl.
Wrap it up, not
Sorry.
too tight or
You-
you'll shoot up blood.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh God. New fear unlocked. Paper. Oh wait. You know what?
Right?
Also, with my OCD, paper cuts make me sick.
I hate paper cups.
Why
They're
paper cuts?
they're so vile.
Why?
I just
Why?
think that's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, there's like it's like a slice.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, it's like and then it's like it cuts and it won't stop bleeding. Why won't it stop bleeding?
Fuck, it's so gross.
Totally.
Okay, so so they're thinking about their crush a lot.
I think maybe like it's time.
I think I solved that.
Yeah, you did solve that.
Charlie, she took it away. I agree. If you're thinking about him too much, go take care of business.
Okay, this is Halloween special, spooky. I was promised to not be ghosted if I fucked him. He ghosted me. He promised you he wouldn't ghost you if you fucked him. Now I see him every day on campus and we avoid eye contact. How do I get my confidence back? Scary. Don't fuck someone if they promise not to ghost you if you fuck them.
Wait, also the
The-
first one
the
sounds like they're
promise-
writing like a book of essays, which I think we're good on, by the way.
Which first one?
The first line of that sounds like
I
the
was
beginning of
promised
a.
to not be ghosted if I fucked him. That's like,
Isn't
did
that
you know
the
that?
beginning of a book?
Yeah.
Each one of
Yeah.
these is like a more and more complex riddle, and I'm like,
No,
finding
I
myself
know.
incapable of understanding them.
No, 100%. Trolls sent you this. These are all riddles to get over
I'm
the
like,
bridge.
I'm like
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
something between the face tape and the.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck someone who ever brings up ghosting. It's like
Right? It's like, wait, why are you thinking about
It's
that
like
already?
no, it's like
Self-fulfilling
Republicans bringing up grooming. It's like you brought that up.
Right? Like you brought that
The
up.
fuck? Wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, like,
Must be top of mind. Sorry.
top of mind. It's what you
Yeah,
do.
it's what I do. Don't. Oh my God, it's what I do.
It's what I do. I mean, that's
JD
in
fans,
this
it's what I
moment,
do.
in this moment, I am your sister.
yeah,
It's what I do.
It's what you do.
Yeah.
Well, what did we learn today?
God, so much. You can take down Red Wine Supernova.
I know.
This
Wait,
girl.
I'm so
I
jealous.
know.
It's so major. You can't imagine how my girl can just fucking do it. And I'm
I need
like,
to dump
I'm
red
nursing
wine on my
this.
tits.
Probably.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to be 3 glasses in. I'll fall asleep
Look
soon.
at these things.
They're gorgeous.
All falls in the photos. I love it.
I learned that everyone kind of has similar experiences, and there's not an original experience ever to be had.
Not
ever.
one singular
TikTok teaches me that
experience.
every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, I saw the craziest TikTok, and it was like happiness, if you base your happiness in, it's really stuck with me, I don't know why,
Yeah.
in events, you'll never be happy. And that's all I do.
Oh, well, of course.
I'm like, once this event happens, I'll be happy. And then the next,
No.
it happens, I'm
No,
like,
no,
wait,
no.
hello, I don't care. And then the next thing will happen, I'll be like, wait, no, it's the next one. And then I'll have anxiety and OCD leading up to said event.
I know, me
So
too.
that's why I can never be happy.
Because I'm like, God, I'm gonna get intrusive thoughts at this fucking dinner. That's
right?
what I always have. I'm
Scorpios
like, God damn
have
it.
intrusive thoughts. It's what we do.
Yeah, it's what we do.
Wait, what day are you?
October 27th.
We're November Scorpios. He has like a whole to do about it. It's crazy.
November Scorpios are crazy.
Yeah, he thinks we're really intense.
You guys
We
are
are.
intense.
We are.
You
You're-
guys are.
you
As
have
we
a
stare at you,
lighter
we stare at
vibe.
you. I have blue contacts, and I'm like, we're not intense.
We're just passionate.
Yeah.
Well, what did you learn today in your short time that you were here?
I actually don't know. I learned that I feel like I have imposter syndrome for sitting here because I really thought I was a drive-by.
No,
So- You were
Terry,
fabulous.
you're
No,
the
I
main
really thought I was
event.
Not a
Drive-by.
drive-by, darling.
Thank you so
Oh,
much. I
see?
really
Oh,
how
needed
you're
let's
it.
do a
treated.
real cheers.
I would
Yes.
love to do that.
Cheers.
Wait, you know what I
Cheers.
learned? I love you.
I love you guys.
You're a freaking
Oh,
doll.
love.
Sorry, love. It's so fun. And gay friendship is back.
Gay
And
friendship
huge.
is back.
I
and
feel
so
like
special.
I scammed my way onto here because I'm
No, you
I'm a
didn't.
fan
I
first.
scammed my way into a Halloween special.
Well,
People are
we
like, hey,
both-
do you want to be on my podcast? I'm like, yeah, are you having
For a Halloween special in drag.
Yeah, I'll be there in a month, I guess.
Yeah, in drag. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I loved it. You're like, yeah, no, totally, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And I was like, here's what I'm thinking. And yeah.
It
I mean, this
happened.
was a dream.
This was a
literal
dream.
dream come true.
I could talk to you forever. I also
Forever.
wear
I
a
could
hat.
stare at you in this outfit.
I also
forever.
don't think that the three of us should ever go to dinner with another person there. They'd be so confused.
They would be confused.
Are we going to McDonald's after this?
We,
still?
we
Can
do
we
have to do that.
please?
We have to do a drive-through.
Okay, and we have like 5 TikToks.
I know we have
5
so much
TikToks, we
work
have
to
to
do.
sound-
I have to take a Polaroid where I go.
Yes, yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Fuck. It's like so much to do.
Totally.
Well,
I love you. Happy Halloween.
happy
Jake.
Halloween.
Thank you for having me. It was an
Happy
honor.
Halloween, pussies. Thank you guys for coming on. Benny and Terry.
Oh my
I
God.
love you
An
both so
honor.
much. Do you want to say a
Love
little
you.
goodbye to the pussies and a happy Halloween?
Bye, pussies. We're giving pussy.
Thanks for letting
Bye,
me be here.
pussies.
Happy Halloween, pussies. We love you. Celebrate hard.
Love you,
Tense
Jake.
up.
Go wait, be good to Jake on tour. Don't be like freaks.
Did he already say his favorite?
Do you know what I mean, though?
Influencer's favorite.
What do you mean?
influencer?
I just hope no one's crazy to you. Don't be crazy.
Okay. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. It's like you can be crazy, but like take care of my guy.
Take care. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't storm the stage. The
Don't-
stage isn't yours.
The stage isn't yours.
It's my baby's. He earned it.
Oh,
This is
they
his
do
dance
sometimes
floor.
do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Have they done that
FYI.
at the sweat tour yet?
Oh, soon come.
No.
Soon
They're
come.
fairly respectful on the sweat tour.
Yeah, but
Right.
you never know.
Maybe security's good too.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Love you, pussies. Happy Halloween. And keep an eye out for season 2. Red Wine Supernova.
Hi, pussies. Put your tense up, tense up.